Hi guys, Amory here. We had a great chat with the author of the Book of Lost Saints, Daniel Jose Older, the IGLive chat. I will probably let the backlog live on Amory's Book Club in like the IGTV section, I think. We'll see how that goes. But we had a great conversation. We talked a lot about the book itself and what led him to writing the book. Talked a lot about language, and he was talking a lot about how language catches up to culture, language catches up to where human beings are and where we are at that time culturally. Because talks a lot about Spanish and English and how the same thing, excuse me, can mean have an extra layered meaning when you have it in Spanish, when you say it in Spanish. So I thought that was very fascinating. He also talked a lot about what it is to be a Latinx writer writing today, and what inspired him to write this book. As well as just writing craft in general. For those of you who are interested in writing your own novels one day, or you're writers now, he dropped a lot of jewels. He dropped a lot of jewels regarding writing and the writing craft and perspective and what it takes to put a lot of yourself into the novel. For instance, there's one scene in here that's one of the most harrowing scenes I've ever read that takes place in a hospital. And, you know, Daniel has a background as a paramedic. And I could tell that really, the scene was just so real. I was reading it and I was like, I hope this didn't actually happen in real life because it's so heartbreaking, even though you know all the things that could happen in a hospital. But it's just beautiful. You can watch the IGLive chat. We didn't really spoil anything just in case there were people who were still reading the book. And but we still went deep into what was happening in the novel, his perspective and all of those things. It's just that there's just a couple of key points that we kind of like talked around just to not spoil it, but we had a very rich conversation. So yes, if you haven't read it yet, do not don't cheat yourself. Check out the Book of Lost Saints. He's also written, we talked about that too, like how versatile of a writer he is. He's written for children. He has a thing called a series called Dactyl series. He also has the Shadow Shaper. It's a trilogy. It's called the Shadow Shaper Cipher. The third book is on my nightstand. And then he also Bone Street and Rumba, which is a fantasy. This is YA. It's an adult fantasy series. So, and this is literary fiction, and it's beautiful, and it'll touch your heart. It'll really touch you. It's a lot about family and betrayal and revolution. So make sure you check the book out. Watch the IGLive chat if you wish, but definitely check out the book, The Book of Lost Saints by Daniel Jose Older. Amory's Book Club, January selection.